Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. Have I got something on my shirt? Oh god. Disaster. Already. Hi. How are we? What was that? How are we? My brooch is too heavy. Oh, and man, I ordered some. Ooh, some good brooches today. So this here, right? I mean, this is reason enough to be in love with Urswilder. They have a mascot called Spiffy. Okay, I've actually got in my bag of brooches. Just gotta be careful that I don't get like bricked by the. Ow! God, I'm an idiot. You don't have to have an opinion on that. Alright, I don't know where he is, but he's vintage. Is he on here? No. Alright. He's a vintage. He doesn't even have, like, he's got the old clasp on the back and the old logo. But unfortunately, I threw away the box because there's value in the box. Anyway, Spiffy, there's a rainbow Spiffy for Pride, and I missed out, but I got a rainbow keyring and rainbow earrings. But they re-released him, so I got a rainbow Spiffy coming. And if people can remember my jellyfish one, because it was by a fabulous Indigenous artist, and that is also coming. No, oh yeah, another one of that design is coming. A platypus. Unfortunately, Will was barking. Hey, stop! Hey, cut it out. Yeah, I'm getting the platypus and the echidna. I couldn't get the echidna. I've only got one echidna. He's so pretty. I love him. I wanted the original, like the same designer did a original echidna. Oh, so good. Anyway, better get into it, eh? It's Veronica Bay. What was this? I think this was called like How to Get Rich or something stupid like that. What do we know about Veronica Bay? She sucks. All right, good class, thank you. Right after me, ready, and she sucks. Right, okay, yeah. She looks like she's moved back to Miami now. Hmm. Did I tell people my theory? No, see, I taped something on the way home in the car where my theory is that she could not stay in Germany to run this business because she can't speak German. And therefore, she can't recruit as well as she could. If they were in Spain, I think she would try to stay there. But I think that she is in Miami for the Spanish speakers. She knows that's where she's had success before. People know her. She's got a name. So I think that's the reason. And isn't that just stupid? But we've been knowing that she's stupid. Anyway, a Monate video is about to come up. I gotta work on a thumbnail. Had an awesome live with DC, finishing off our WFAB recruitment video. Oh, so good, so good. No, the live stream was good. Man, Karina, she was on fire. She was dominating the chat. All right, we are gonna watch this lady here. Let's see how angry I get.
Hey guys, what's up? How's everyone doing?
By the way, I'm eating dinner. It's my Japanese curry, but it's just rice.
Hello. Happy Monday. I love seeing that on Labor Day there are people tuning into a live that's called If You're About Your Money. Because a lot of people are just...
So that's the capitalist right there. That is just a perfect. I think that if there was anything where you could sum up Veronica Bay in one little phrase, she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're working on Labor Day." Ew.
enjoying their Monday saying it's a free day, but you guys are on here plugged in. This is a call for my red personalities. If you like numbers, if you like to know how much am I going to make, how is this going to look, how is this going to unfold, this is for you. For a hot minute, I've been talking about the iGenius opportunity. I love highlighting our product because I think it's essential to the times that we're living in, right? I'm promoting a platform.
Water, food, shelter, they're essential. Love or depend, someone to offer you affection, that's essential. An MLM that offers financial education through high risk investing in the crypto market, forex exchange, and NFTs is not essential. Okay.
Platform that educates people on the financial markets in order to help you guys understand how to trade and how to use your money wisely. So I've been talking about this a lot because in my eyes, it's just like, it is golden.
You're talking about it a lot because you're trying to recruit people. That's it.
The product is golden. But the comp plan, which is something that I have not been talking too much about, is just phenomenal. And it's really been...
Excuse me? No, because you had Anthony Napolitano do a video and he talked through the whole comp plan better than you can because you've been at the company for about 3 months and also you have been talking about it. But I don't think she's said iGenius yet. And you're also saying the comp plan like people know what you're talking about. They may not. Okay, what is the comp plan? How does it apply? Oh, you're talking about recruiting. Is this a way we talk about recruiting without saying we're recruiting? Because that's gross and deceptive.
Been taking care of me. I let go of something really amazing, of a really great income, and took a huge leap of faith on this company, on this...
No. It's nice that you're telling this story now because it makes you look like I'm a martyr. No, you wanted to join iGenius while you were still in Monate and you got busted, didn't you? And you've got a non-compete clause. And then you tried to cross-recruit, which is also against your contract. But we'll see if anything legal happens with them, hey?
Product on this comp plan, and 2 months later I'm so happy I did. So if you are tuning into this call right now, drop a 1 in the chat if you have done network marketing in the past. I want to gauge what I'm working with right here, because I will mention some things that you will be able to compare to whatever network marketing company you're a part of. And then I will be dropping some info for some of you who have never been in the business that will be brand new. So, okay, we've got someone in here that's a network marketer. Guys, if you are on here also, like I'm about to share some incredible information. So if you have a friend that you're like, maybe they will be interested in this too, click the share button and share this live with your friends. Tell people to get on because
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, obviously, engagement, algorithm, etc. But you're already trying to get them to do work for you and they're prospecting and you're prospecting? Jeez. Uh, she also sounds like she's explaining something to somebody who's really slow. It's giving condescending, which is right on brand for Veronica Bay.
Going deep on the comp plan, I'm going to explain to you, why this comp plan stands out so much. And there's a big misalignment with network marketing for some people, and I recognize that it comes from the need of having to recruit others and needing other people to succeed in order for you to get paid, and that is completely different with this company. Like,
Bitch, no. If anyone watches Swoop, I hope you got the reference. I so want to buy some Swoop merch. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. The purple. Anyway, you got a 12x bonus, Veronica. We know you got a 12x bonus. What do you get a 12x bonus for, Veronica? Recruiting. So that's just a lie. So that was a lie.
they recognize personal movement so much. It's not just like your whole team needs to, because sometimes people are not going to have your same vision. And who here that has done network marketing has been discouraged because they're running at 100 miles per hour trying to bring people along, but some people just don't see the vision, right? Drop a 2 in the chat if that is you. If you have worked so hard and then sometimes you're just like, whoa, like, I wish I could just be getting paid for my work, because why are there all these requirements? So that.
How interesting. I don't know if you've heard about this phenomenon of getting a job, because I am paid for my own work in my employment as a teacher. Yeah, there's a couple of like I have to turn up and I have to teach and provide planning and stuff. But like, what the fuck, Veronica? What the what are you fucking talking about? That's network marketing. And don't pretend that you know what it's like, because you have sat on your laurels earning money off people for years and you're still doing it. Gross. Boo. If I saw her, I'd throw rotten fruit right in her face in Minecraft.
That is something that really stood out to me with the iGenius platform, because they simplify the way that they pay us. No one is jumping through hoops or having to find loopholes or having to text people at the end of the month, you're 100 points away, please buy products so that I can make it. No.
You're telling on yourself, Veronica, right there. And what you're explaining, if it is easier to do this, don't you think it's resembling something where you don't have to actually like sell a product and be, it just seems like there's less requirements, which means it's more dodgy.
No, that's tacky, and honestly, it's just something that could be bypassed if there was a really fire comp plan in place. Compensation plans should be paying you for your efforts, for your work. Points should not be flushing. The month shouldn't come to an end.
You getting paid for this? Nope.
And then your hard work just got erased because it hit 11:59. Like, that's just not fair, because then what are you working towards? What is the point of all the points?
Don't pretend that iGenius doesn't do that. They have monthly quotas. They definitely have.
That you have accumulated, right? So, real quick, for those of you that are on here and you're like, well, Veronica, I have never built an online business. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just checking something.
Why should you even build an online business? So, we have been conditioned to go to school, get a job, and just work for someone else. Clock in, clock out, get told what to do. And somewhere along the lines of that movement, you start getting frustrated because you have no freedom.
No, that's not universal, Veronica. That's just you being impatient about paying your dues as a junior reporter and wanting more money for it because you think that you are the greatest of all time. Your ego was too big and you made money from a shampoo company and you had a bit of a reputation, so you built a team and then you're like, oh, well, fuck the being a reporter. I'm not as high up, you know? And I don't have a boss as such. I'm employed by the government, so they're fairly accountable. I have a lot of freedom. I'm really lucky, and I think there are a lot of careers that are like that. But, shitting on 9 to 5s as per usual, it's just not a universal feeling. People like to be working, you know? Especially, like, my work as a teacher, I do actually assist and change lives, alright? And not to toot my horn, but Gabby Hancock, toot the fucking toot, beep the fucking beep, or whatever she said. Now I'm getting that wrong. I have helped quite a few of my students to their dreams, alright? One of my backstage people in my theatre company, my youth theatre company, he was doing backstage stuff, started out at school. I got him into a few different opportunities. He went to university to study backstage production and he works backstage now. Like, that's amazing. That is so amazing. Another one, on the day that his son graduated, the dad came up to me and was crying. It was like, thank you for everything you did for Sam. And this was one of my favorite groups of people who graduated. And I was okay until, like, a crying dad came up to me and was like, oh, thank you for everything. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. And he works in the entertainment industry. Another girl who was in the same vicinity, she works in the field in the entertainment industry, backstage producing. Okay? I've done real things. And I positively affect people's lives through my teaching. So don't fucking dare try to take that away because I go to a job. Alright? You don't do that. You take people's dreams away because they have to invest all this money that you've already got. And that's their last money. And you tell them that this is essential. You're revolting.
That's what it comes down to. Building an online business gives you freedom, whether it's time freedom or financial freedom. But most importantly, it gives you the ability to be your own boss. What if you could be the one telling yourself what your goals for the month are going to be and holding yourself accountable? That's scary to some people, right? Because they're like, oh, that's too much power in my hands. I don't know how I will do that. But to other people, it's empowering. So if you are the kind of person who believes in yourself, if you are the kind of person that knows that you can execute, you should start an online business. So this opportunity that I'm going to share with you right now might be exactly.
Yeah, like an Etsy store or Shopify or YouTube. Not network marketing though. And you're not being very transparent about that.
what you would thrive in without even knowing. What does it take to succeed in network marketing? A person that's willing to put in the work, a person that believes in themselves. Because if you don't believe in yourself, you're going to get started. You might not see results in the first 2 weeks because it takes time. And then you're going to quit because you're going to be so hard on yourself. You're going to think I'm not good enough.
No, that's not actually how it would happen. I think plenty of people stick around for longer than 2 weeks of Veronica, especially because of the sunk cost fallacy, where they don't feel they can get out because they've already invested money in it, so you've got to wait it out. But you have to. No, she knows. Look, she knows that you cannot succeed without recruiting and without a team. She absolutely knows that. As an ED at Monate, to be on top of the leaderboards for 4 years, she knows where the money comes from. So this is even more disgusting. You know, she just seems to elevate it just seems to add every little bit to not standing her. She's an abysmal human.
So I want to work with the people that know their worth and who are ready to work for a bigger vision. What is the bigger vision? Having your own business, being able to be remote, having your hustle determine your paycheck, because here no one's going to tell you how much you're going to get paid. You get paid according to how much you do, according to your hard work, which, guys, isn't that a fresh of breath air? Like, I remember used to waiting, when am I going to get my raise? When am I going to get my raise? Here, I can get my raise whenever I want to. Who here wants a
Can you explain that? What does that mean? If so, why didn't you promote yourself to the top rank? If that's true. Crown fucking prince or some shit? What's that? Oh, you don't have as much power as you're claiming. Right. I hate have your hustle determine your paycheck. For some people, it won't ever matter how hard they work. They just won't reach that.
raise? Who here wants a raise? Drop a 1 in the chat, because while you're waiting for someone else to give you a raise, you can be getting a raise yourself. So let's cut down to the nitty gritty, the compensation plan. How will you get paid if you join iGenius? So there are several different ways, but what I love is that most of our compensation plan falls under getting rewarded for your personal work. So what you do, you are going to get paid for. There's the beauty of residual and passive, which you will build.
Okay. That means you get rewarded for your work as a team builder. Right? Love the arm motions though,
But your hustle here is going to be compensated in every stage of the way, or in every state of the way. Okay, so first thing I want to...
She's reading from a script. I haven't seen her do that before. Interesting. And still not delivering the information in a very engaging way.
Touch on. So as I said, what is the product? We are an educational platform, which I think is extremely powerful. Imagine selling something that at your core, you're like, okay, people could really benefit from this for the long term. I'm not taking their money and just giving them something that they're going to use and then have to repay for. I'm selling something that's going to be in their minds, that's going to strengthen them in the long run. It's going to teach them knowledge that they can take for their futures and share with their children to go ahead and strengthen their legacy. Like, this is a powerful product. And
That is so ridiculous that this company is going to be open when your children are adults so it can be their legacy. That's fucking stupid. And you know what? I think I've heard people from Monate say that too. So maybe you got out a bit too early, sis.
the first part of sales. You need to believe in what you're selling. Okay, so if you align with this purpose, guys, we're in the midst of a recession. Financial literacy is something that a lot of people have lacked. This new wave of like crypto made a ton of millionaires that spent their money in crazy ways. And now that the recession's hitting, some people don't have money to pay for their necessities, for the things that they bought because they never thought ahead.
Yeah, especially a lot of network marketers because they're traditionally fucking terrible with their money. And you've even admitted it. You said that you didn't save money. How are you going to help people, hey? Yeah. So how about shut the fuck up, okay? I might have to make her a bit quicker because there's like half an hour left. God, why does she talk so slow?
Right? When we speak financial literacy, we're speaking long-term impact and change. So that is the product. If you align with this company, that's the product you're going to be using and selling. And you're going to be selling education, connections to pro traders, investment opportunities. I mean, that's a whole other call, which I will share in my stories after so that you guys can watch the whole lineup of the product. And then if it interests you, you get down to the comp plan. So let's talk comp plan. So how do you make money here? In any network marketing company, you make money by sharing the product and getting people to see the vision and buy the product. Okay, so your goal is to talk about why this product is important and then get people to see the vision and buy in. So once people buy into the educational platform, the first thing you're going to get is a fast start or an upgrade bonus. Okay, so these are one-time bonuses that you get for acquiring a new customer. Okay, and these bonuses, depending on what membership they sign up with, can range from $25 to $200. So I sign up an elite member, which our elite membership comes with access to an artificial intelligence bot that trades for you hands off. That's our most popular package. That's like the only package I really sell. And anytime I get a client with an elite membership, I get $200. Okay, one time for just acquiring a customer. Think right now, like if you're on this call, you probably find value in the product, right? You're just like, Veronica, I see your vision. I don't know anything about money. I don't know how to invest. So I want to be a part of this community and I want to use this product.
So I can see a bit of a conflict of interest here because if you are trying to sell the thing that you are a customer of, but it earns you money, I think that's a bit sus. All right, so the whatchamacallit, friggin' hell. The team bonuses here, it says you need to, so you get a monthly pay lock and a weekly pay lock. $1 million bonus. Wow. So qualifying enrollment tree group volume. So that means team, isn't it? Group volume? How do we know what all the things mean? Oh, look. Off and on. She looks so plastic there. She's prettier than that. So you've got your group volume, enrollment leg rank. Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, but so down here to get to crown, 2 president ambassador legs. Ooh. To get to legend, 2 crown legs, 1 president ambassador leg. And then it gets more and more and more. Binary percent check match. But that's definitely, you get more money if you recruit. Now, they say that platinum ambassador here, that is the rank where you can, basically, it's like a full-time income. So, yeah. All right.
Now think of how many friends you have that are walking in your same shoes that have absolutely no idea what to do with their money. People that are destined to have to do a lot of homework, okay? Which is they go to work and then they go home. They go to work and then they go home for the rest of their life because they don't know how to use their money. So they're making money, spending it all, and then having to go back to make money.
Maybe. But you can't speak for everyone there. That's fucking stupid. God, she's dumb.
Money. What if I told you you could compound your money? You can invest your money so that in the long term.
If you told me that, I would say that you're probably sus as sus, bitch.
You're not stuck in this hamster wheel, right? So you know people that need this. And then it's just a matter of telling them why you decided to join in on the platform. And just by sharing your why, some of your friends may be like, girl, you know why? I really need this as well. Okay. So then boom, there you go. You got a client. You got $200 if it's someone that wants to go in with our elite membership. Okay. Now we continue to reward you for your personal work. So something that I love about, iGenius is our retention rate. So we have created products within our platform that make people want to stay. Okay, we plug in our customers into Telegram chats with Pro now an over 6-month retention rate, which is really fire for educational platforms. Okay, there are some educational platforms where they won't even be able to tell you their retention rate.
Ew, it's really fire. Can you just not? Like, I know she's young, but it's like she's 35 because of how she sort of like carries herself. She's just, she's an old biddy, you know? And what else did she just say? I was too busy snarking. Lost in the snark.
6-month retention rate, which is really fire.
Retention rate. So, yeah, really fire. Sunk cost fallacy, I think, comes into play there. And I bet you, all the money I don't have in my bank account, that there's a hell of a lot of peer pressure and manipulation to get them to stay. I'll pay your fee, blah, 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 blah. Not buying it.
Or educational platforms. Okay, there are some educational platforms where they won't even be able to tell you their retention rate because it's not that good. So they'd rather not talk about it. Okay, but we have products that are making people want to stay. So every time you have a client who renews their membership the next month, that is a passive $25 for you. So let's say that you signed up 5 customers this month. Next month, you are already insured $125 just because they're still using the product that you sold them on. That is amazing. No one stops using it after a month if they're smart and actually using the product because it's education. You have to go through the courses. You have to learn.
$125 whole dollars after investing maybe up to $3,500. Call the bank. I'm making a deposit. Why did that just sound rude? Also, oh god damn it! I forgot what she said again. I'm just too busy being friggin' smart ass. Sorry.
Using the product because it's education. You have to go through the courses. You have to learn.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you can do all that like for free without a Veronica Bay type mean girl breathing down your neck saying, "Can you be being coachable?"
Then you need to apply. You need to follow the trade alerts. You have to actually start jumping into action and trading, right? So it's not something that happens overnight. See? And what I love is that when you go to recruit someone into this, they already have skin in the game because we talk about what it takes. I'm not selling you on, oh, you're going to do this simple thing and it's going to fix your life. I'm not going to sell you a magic diet pill and tell you you have to do nothing.
See, sunk cost fallacy. You got to do this because it's just, you know, that's what you signed up for. You already paid so much money. You may as well stay in it.
And you're going to get results. That is BS. That's not how life works. You have to work, right? So the people that join this platform and they're coming in as an elite, they're paying $1,500. They're paying that money for education. They know that they have to work in order for it to work, which is incredible because you're attracting quality people, right? So you're getting that fast start bonus, which is from $25 to $200 depending on what membership they come in with. And let's say you have someone that comes in with a smaller membership and then they want to upgrade. You will also be getting paid for the upgrade. Okay, so you could get paid anywhere from $15 to $75, depending on from what package to what package they jump to. But then aside from that, we discussed rapid fire. So what is that? Every single month that your customers renew, it's an extra $25. That's passive income that's just coming in, right? Another way that iGenius pays you for your personal work is through our weekly leadership bonuses. So this was brand new to me, because with the last company that I was with, like, there was leaderboards, but no one was getting paid for being on the leaderboards, which is probably why, a lot of people didn't care to be on the leaderboards. It's like, okay, woo. So leaderboards are what, for other people to recognize that you're doing good? Like, what is it, for a pat in the back? I want to get paid. Who else wants to get paid, right? So iGenius has weekly leaderboard bonus.
She's pathetic. Ew. Really? Ew.
And they actually pay $5,000 out to the people that are on those leaderboards. So we've got 2 leaderboards, a rapid fire leaderboard and an enrollment leaderboard. So in both of those leaderboards, we put our top 10. So who are the top 10 people who had customers renew their subscription, and who are the top 10 people with new enrollments? Okay. So you've got the top 10. The number 1 person on the leaderboard gets $1,000. Number 2 gets $500. Number 3 gets $300, and number 4 through 10 gets $100. So think about it. If in a month you are number 1 on that leaderboard every single week, which just means you're working the hardest and you're recruiting the most, that's an extra $4,000 a month. That's like what some people make a month working 40 hours a week. And that's like an extra bonus for doing your job. I've been on these leaderboards in the past, and it's just a great extra income, guys. And just to see that they're like wanting to applaud the people who are doing the do, it encourages you to do the do.
Veronica, you've only been with the company for a short time. Like, so what are you talking about? Okay, I just need to pause for a second. I'll be back. Alright, sorry, I had to just go and get something for my Monate video, and it brought back Veronica's video, so hopefully I'm in the right spot. Oh, I do need to make it faster again. Let me know in the comments if it is too fast, because I know some of the ladies can be a bit intense when they're on 1.5 speed, but I just want to not go to bed so late. Alright, let's keep going.
Okay, in order to use the AI technology, you need to be an ongoing member. So people keep their membership because they're using the bot, which is making them money. Okay, so we have right now an over 6-month retention rate, which is really fire for educational platforms. Okay, there are some educational platforms where they won't even be able to tell you their retention rate because it's not that good. So they'd rather not talk about it. Okay, but we have products that are making people want to stay. So every time you have a client who renews their membership the next month, that is a passive $25 for you. So let's say that you signed up 5 customers this month. Next month, you are already insured $125 just because they're still using the product that you sold them on. That is amazing. No one stops using it after a month.
What? Didn't you say that, like, there were people who got in for 2 weeks and they didn't make their money, so yeah? I don't think that's true. And again, I don't think people are going to stay in it if they're not making money, but that's just my opinion. Unless they are manipulated and promise things and there's deception afoot.
If they're smart and actually using the product, because it's education. You have to go through the courses, you have to learn, then you need to apply, you need to follow the trade alerts, you have to actually start jumping into action and trading, right? So it's not something that happens overnight. And what I love is that when you go to recruit someone into this, they already have skin in the game, because we talk about what it takes. I'm not selling you on, oh, you're gonna do this simple thing and it's gonna fix your life. I'm not gonna sell you a magic diet pill.
Yeah, that's the sunk cost fallacy right there. You've got skin in the game. That's definitely sunk cost fallacy language.
And tell you have to do nothing and you're going to get results. That is BS. That's not how life works. You have to work, right? So the people that join this platform and they're coming in as an elite, they're paying $1,500. They're paying that money for education. They know that they have to work in order for it to work, which is incredible because you're attracting quality people, right? So you're getting that fast start bonus, which is from $25 to $200 depending on what membership they come in with. And let's say you have someone that comes in with a smaller membership and then they want to upgrade. You will also be getting paid for the upgrade. Okay, so you could get paid anywhere from $15 to $75, depending on from what package to what package they jump to. But then aside from that, we discussed rapid fire. So what is that? Every single month that your customers renew, it's an extra $25. That's passive income that's just coming in, right? Another way that iGenius pays you for your personal work is through our weekly leadership bonuses. So this was brand new to me because with the last company that I was with, like there was leaderboards, but no one was getting paid for being on the leaderboards, which is probably why, a lot of people didn't care to be on the leaderboards. It's like, okay, woo. So leaderboards are what, for other people to recognize that you're doing good? Like, what is it, for a pat in the back? I want to get paid. Who else wants to get paid, right? So iGenius has weekly leaderboard bonuses, and they actually pay $5,000
Sorry, I repeated this bit.
out to the people that are on those leaderboards. So we've got two leaderboards, a rapid fire leaderboard and an enrollment leaderboard. So in both of those leaderboards, we put our top 10. So who are the top 10 people who had customers renew their subscription, and who are the top 10 people with new enrollments? Okay, so you've got the top 10. The number one person on the leaderboard gets $1,000.
That's so funny. Oh, damn it, I forgot what she just said. I'm trying to make a thumbnail now.
On the leaderboards, it's like, okay, woo. So leaderboards are what, for other people to recognize that you're doing good? Like, what is it, for a pat in the back? I want to get paid. Who else wants to get paid, right? So iGenius has weekly leaderboard bonuses, and they actually pay $5,000 out to the people that are on those leaderboards. So we've got two leaderboards, a rapid fire leaderboard and an enrollment leaderboard.
Yes.
So in both of those,
I remember now. So they really are pushing that retention because there's the bonus for it. So therefore, the ambassadors are more motivated to keep the team there. You can see that there would be certain people who wouldn't care about who they lost because they can recruit more. So it's interesting that they've really made that incentivized.
Leaderboards, we put our top 10. So who are the top 10 people who had customers renew their subscription, and who are the top 10 people with new
We can understand this. That's so dumb. God damn it.
enrollments. Okay, so you've got the top 10. The number one person on the leaderboard gets $1,000. Number two gets $500. Number three gets $300, and number 4 through 10 gets $100. So think about it. If in a month you are number one on that leaderboard every single week, which just means you're working the hardest and you're recruiting the most, that's an extra $4,000 a month. That's like what some people make a month working 40 hours a week. And that's like an extra bonus for doing your job. I've been on this leaderboards in the past, and it's just a great extra income, guys. And just to see that they're like wanting to applaud the people who are doing the do, it encourages you to do the do when you're being rewarded for it, when you're being recognized for it. So I love these weekly leaderboard bonuses. I think that they're very exciting and enticing for people. So remember, everything we have discussed up to this point is about your personal work. And I love that, right? Because it's like you should be rewarded for whatever you do. And this next bonus is something that is so golden because, again, it's like you have to compare. Like when you go from one boyfriend to the next, you're like, well, why did I choose this boyfriend? Why is he better than the last? Same thing with when all you know was one company, and then you switch to another company and you're like, whoa, things are so different. And I like it. And that's okay, right? It's okay to find something that you like more. So for me, this X6 and X12 bonuses were just like, whoa, really, really captivating. Because again, these bonuses are up to you. Like,
they're captivating. I mean, maybe it's the English as an additional dialect, but they're incentive because you get money. Okay? Why lie? And it's about team building. It's not about your personal value.
you could earn them without needing any team involved. And pretty much what they do is that they pay you out shares in the company. Okay, so how do I simplify this? Two bonuses. One is X6, one is X12. To earn X6, you must have 6,000 in personal volume. That would be 6 elite clients that sign up. To be a part of X12, you need to have 12,000 in personal volume. That means you have 12 elite clients who sign up. What happens when you earn these bonuses? Now you are entered into a pool of shares. Okay, so
she earned this when she started. Because of course she did. She brought a team. And she's very deceptive. It's a handy combo.
So and by the way, this is from a month to month basis. I had 3 shares with my old company and they were getting paid every 3 months. And what I was getting paid out every 3 months is what I've been making. Actually, I've been making more a month with my X12 shares than I used to make with 3 shares.
Bit of an income claim there, Veronica.
In my other company that were paid out quarterly. Okay, so I just want to show you guys this because this is a company that's in momentum. Like our product is game changing. It's what enlightened people are seeking. And we're entering an era of enlightenment. Like long gone are the days where people are purchasing off of FOMO. Long gone are the days where people feel the need to acquire a million things. Like people are just trying to build smart lives and have peace.
I think that you're completely wrong there. I think a lot of people want more connection to each other because we have become disconnected. So I think you're completely wrong. Hi, fancy meeting you here right in the middle of the video, but I needed to retape my ending. So here I am. I'm actually dyeing my hair yet again, but it's looking promising because that's the hair dye. So I think it's actually going to be pink this time. All right, we're in the middle of Veronica here. Let's go.
And financial literacy is part of that equation. So sometimes people are like, is it hard to sell this product? It's like the ticket price is so much bigger. And I'm like, it's easy. Because like people are waking up and they're recognizing what actually carries value. There is a value in this product, right? So back to X6 and X12. When you earn an
Ew, it's easy. Is that because you're a dishonest hoe? I mean, she's not a whore. And no, don't sorted the brooches into piles and I've got no room for my mouse. I just need to get more over here. Sorry. God damn it. The whole world is just destroyed. All right, so, it's easy because I am really good at scamming people. She's a pip.
X6 bonus, which by the way, you could earn 2 X12s, which would be 2 shares of the X12 bonus pool. You could earn 4 shares of the X6. Like the limit does not exist. If you come into this company and you decide you want to rock it out and you want to be the biggest badass, like no one's stopping you. There's no.
The limit does not exist. Okay, mean girls, great. God, she's full of like modern, like pop culture references. It does exist. You like. Do you understand numbers? Because you say you're very smart at financial literacy. Because you see, you can't. You're going to run out of people eventually. Yeah, you can't keep recruiting forever.
No cap to what you could achieve. The sky's the limit, right? But when it comes to X6, that bonus pays out 1% of the global group volume during a 4-week period. Okay, the X12 pays 3%.
Also, I found Spiffy. He doesn't even have the old. Oh no, I can see it very brief. The very, very small Swalder on it. Oh, can you see? It's backwards, but that's a swallow. No. Vintage, but without the box and just living on my brooch pack.
Of the global volume within the 4-week period. So the month ends, or like the 4-week period ends, and then let's say 15 people earned the X12 bonus, which means 15 people had 12,000 volume throughout those 4 weeks. Now those, what was the number I said? 15 people. Now those 15 people are going to split up the 3% pool share. Okay, so depending on how much our global volume was, we get that number, we divide it by the 15, and people get paid out that chunk of money.
Great. And, as I said, if you look at DC and I's live from yesterday, Dre did some MLM math. Well, let's call it MMLM. Magic MLM. The extra M is for magic because it's hard to predict and it's all magical. Yeah, so that can be quite a lot of money, but it's also a little bit of an income claim. And it's not reliable, also. And it's hard to maintain.
Guys, it's a nice chunk of money, okay? Like,
she earned it. because she brought a team.
These shares are golden, and these shares are achieved by your personal work. Like, you come in here and you decide to recruit 12 customers in 1 month, which isn't like, it's not rocket science, right? Like, if you are just talking about it constantly and you're showing the value, like, people are going to want this, right?
Okay, yep. If you come in and choose to recruit, what other options are there, Veronica?
And there you go, and that's how you earn the X12. So once again, what's special about this? It's just you. Like, it's you and your hustle, okay? So anyone can earn these shares from a month-to-month basis. Anyone can be a part of this pool share. So let's say the 4 weeks, it ends on the 8th. Let's say that pool share ends, and then on the 9th, you're like, you know what? I want to go hard this month. I'm going to get the 12X bonus. You could go ahead and do it.
Yeah, sure. But that's the same with any company, that if you recruit a certain amount of people, you get that bonus. It's just not reliable because you have to keep them there while they're not earning as much as you. So
No matter if you're new, if you're old, when you signed up, there's no like, oh, you only have 3 months to do this. You only have no forever. Like, you could earn these shares for forever, and there is no limit or cap to that. Why is this such a generous comp plan? Why is everything so giving? And why are we paying for everything?
because they get so much money from you in the first place. So there's actually more money coming into the company. Like, this ain't fucking paparazzi $5 jewelry. Okay? This is a lot of money changing hands and going into iGenius / Endotech / InvestView. All right? So they can pay it out because they have more than enough coming in.
Well, because we haven't gotten greedy. Like, when people make a lot of money, they start getting like, okay, hold up. Like, and this company is so new. And I think that it really stems from the man behind the company.
It is 5 years old, which in MLM terms is old.
Is someone who has been in network marketing. He has been a #1 income earner. He has consulted different network marketing companies. He knows what works and he knows what doesn't. He knows that if you don't put your people first, if you don't listen to your people, if you don't take care of them, they're going to find the next best thing. And that's what I loved when I came in here. I asked so many questions. I was like, okay, like, if I decide to do other things on the side, because I'm a multidimensional being, I don't want to dedicate my whole life to just selling one product because I feel like I have more things to do.
You're so enlightened, Veronica. Oh my God. I don't even know how I exist in the same time period as you. Veronica Bay, the most amazing person in the entire world to ever be born after Gabby Hanna. If you know, you know. You're not that special. I don't know how to tell you this, but people have hobbies. Huh? Some of their hobbies they can make money with, like I've sold my art. Yes. So you're not fucking special, and you're just used to being in an MLM where they highly control your life so that they can keep manipulating you. Look, yeah, you are at the top. You know how things are run, but you've also been, what do they call it? Stockholm syndrome. This is your reality. So you don't see that there's a different way of doing things where you like have to make a big deal about something that you want to do in your spare time. Like, fucking who cares? My God, it's not a flex and you still suck. But also she's talking about Anthony Napolitano, and he has not. I don't know any other companies he's worked at. He's been in network marketing for 10 years. He said he was going to do it for 20. Good for you. And all he did was hang on, like everybody else, He just held on like a wing and a prayer. And once he knew how the sandwich was made, is that a saying? That's a saying. He still said it was okay. He was happy. He was fine with it. That's the difference between him and people who get out. Now, he was in every iteration of iGenius. He was in Wealth Generators. He was in Kuvera. And now he's in our genius. He was the top of the company at each one. He also went to, was it Iceland or Greenland or Norway? Some country where they said their crypto mining equipment was based. And it was all fake. And Anthony Napolitano went there to sort of report from, from the field. So he's a part of it. And you know who else was? Chad. Please check out Turd Girl One's videos. They are amazing. Depth of research. And I love her. Maybe not even parasocially. I think I just love her. Oh my God. What an echo chamber. Oh. Beep. It's your fire alarm. Put some fucking batteries in it, bitch.
Like, can I do that? And they looked at me and they're like, Veronica, you can do whatever you want. You're only here to go ahead and like promote this because you like it. But if you want to promote other health supplements, if you want to build a course about mindset and sell it, girl, the world is your oyster. Go and do as you please. And
Look, the only thing that Monet wouldn't have let you is the health supplement. And you said that you were going to do that with your boyfriend anyway. You're like, we're going to get into this. We hate fat people. Well, she didn't say that, but she insinuated it. So we're going to have our own supplement. So if you did actually have your own supplement company, like you said you were going to, it wouldn't be in competition with Monet because it wouldn't be multi-level marketing, right? And you were running courses, so it's not that different. So your excuses to go to iGenius are looking a little bit lame.
I was like, thank you. I love that. And I just saw someone put Chad's videos and his mindset is mind blowing. Yeah. So Chad is our like president, but then we've got like our, the man that actually behind the operation, the man that owns the company, Brian McMullen. He actually came in just about 2 years ago. And let's talk about like some of the ugly that some people sometimes bring up, like, oh, well, iGenius had their name changed. Weren't you guys a different company in the past? And yeah, they were. It was a company that was not being ran efficiently.
It's the same company. Chad was there the whole time.
Company that was not going to succeed because of the leadership it was under. And then that's when Brian McMullen came in and took over. This man that I speak about that has so much expertise and wisdom. And just like when you hear him speak, like he speaks from the heart, like he's just like, he's not thinking about what to say to impress people. He's just speaking from the heart and it touches everyone in the room. It's freaking next
level. Someone should compile like just everyone talking about their CEOs. Damn it, I'm going to have to do that now. And I still haven't even done my weasel words video. God damn. I need to stop thinking of ideas and just hate Veronica on its own. All right? Just chill.
It's incredible. And it's hard for me to get inspired by people sometimes because I have like such a huge bullshit meter, and I like there's some people that talk and you could tell that they are not practicing.
She is the smartest woman alive. She knows everything. She can tell when people are lying. She can fly. She astral travels back to the time when Mother Teresa was like starting out, and she karate kicked her in the face because she knew that she was fake. And then she went and she astral traveled to India and sat with Gandhi and gave him some ideas. She was also present at the birth of Hans Christian Andersen and went on to pen many fairy tales. Yeah. So she's pretty important. Just ask her. Oh, she's so vain. She probably thinks this video is about her. And it is.
What they preach, they are not happy in their lives, and you're just like, I can't really take advice from you because you haven't done the do, right? But with him, it's just like his calmness and his peace, it just shows you that he has something to do. So it's really, really exciting.
Anyone want to report back what she used to say about Stu?
And, you know, it's all these things that really sold me. It was the feeling, like, how does the company feel? How do the people speak? How does...
It's a company. It's not a fucking emotion. All right? Or a new pair of shoes. What the fuck? Like, turning the company into something that personifies it, or I know the word I'm trying to say. I can't say it. Anthropomorphosis? Fucking remember. But she's trying to give the company human characteristics, so then it's part of the emotion. Pathos, remember? Pathos. It makes you feel the emotion. So her persuasion is that this company feels like home. It's a warm hug. It's this, it's that. For the Elamir people, it's a ray of sunshine. No, it's a network marketing company. It is a business entity. And the way you people talk about it and run it is fucking weird. All right?
Their comp plan pay, and that's, you know, all these different ways of getting paid that I mentioned. It's all dependent on your personal volume, and that's amazing. And then the next thing that I wanted to touch on is you can get up to the rank of presidential ambassador, which is the 9th rank in the comp plan. Okay, that rank pays out 50, like, it's got a pay lock of $50,000 a month, and you could hit that rank.
Oh, so there are caps then. You said there weren't any caps before, that you like, well, the limit doesn't exist, remember? Also, I am very annoyed that she's already on 1.5. I thought she was going slow. Help me. I need to wash my hair out.
Without having anyone else on your team hit any rank, which is mind-blowing. Because, like, before I left my last company, I had all this volume, and because I was missing one new girl to hit one new rank, I had like a chunk of months that I wasn't getting paid for my volume that my team had because of this one little thing in there. And I wasn't the only one. It was like a ton of people that were getting screwed by this one requirement. And when you think about it, it's like, why should we not get paid for volume that's there?
And probably there's some videos out there of her saying, Monade has the best comp plan.
So similarly, I love how they were like, well, if you have $250,000 in volume and no one else in your organization, like, maybe they are ranks, but they're not higher ranks, it's okay because the points are there. If the points are there, the company's getting paid for them. So if the company's getting paid for the points, why should you, who brought the points in with your team, not be getting paid for them? Right? And now I'm talking in lingo of network marketers, because there's this idea of like these unilateral and these binary comp plans, and binary comp plans get a lot of heat from people that have got these other comp plans.
And from the FTC, because it is legalized stacking.
Simply because they're better. Simply because they pay out more, right?
She's an idiot. This woman. She's like, no, it's because you are actually stacking. So yeah, like, there are harder requirements at other places because they have a slither of integrity. A slither. But your company doesn't. Neither does Q Sciences.
And no one wants to lose their people, so they want to make the other people the enemy. And it's like, it's actually a really dope comp plan. So guys, here I build binary. So I only have 2 legs. So the first 2 people that came in with me, all my volume I have been plugging in under.
But I thought that you had some girl who wasn't building. That wouldn't work for you, would it?
The girl that I plugged in first in my binary, she has not done anything with the business, and she's got like thousands of points under her. She has to build 2 legs. I have fully built out a leg for her. She hasn't built out the other leg, but guess what? My points that I've put under her, they don't flush. So those points that I put under her will stay there until the day that she decides to build her other leg. And when she starts building her other leg, they're going to start matching out, and then she gets paid for them, and then whatever she gets paid for flushes and comes up. So I'm going to speak about that a little bit more.
This is why it was good that I retaped this. So in other words, you've got somebody who's not working underneath you, so that's a little bit awkward, or keys, because you've only got 2 legs. So really, you're only building one leg, and guess what? I think in iGenius, you only get paid on the lesser leg, not the more leg. So the Peter leg, probably, she's not getting as much money from that. I am surprised that she's not raging. She probably is in secret. Not so secret. But again, Veronica Bay people out there, if you have been hurt by this woman, hit me up. Keep anonymous. Soft landing. I'm very understanding. We've got dogs. See? And Minnie. You can't hear her, but she's going to get cranky at me in a minute. Ooh. Oh, really?
Too, because I know if you've never worked with a binary comp plan, you're like, what the hell is she talking about? Right? But I just wanted to mention that point that you could literally hit presidential ambassador. You could be getting paid $50,000 a month without having all these little requirements and all these hoops that you have to jump through. And next is when I really want to talk about, okay, so we talked about all these ways that you could get paid personally for what you do, but the beauty of network marketing is that there's also this passive income that you're bringing in when you are recruiting people who also want to build. So the beauty here is that every single person that joins is a customer. I'm a customer, right? I chose to be a distributor simply because I filled out a W-9 form, but when I joined as a customer. That's how every single person joins, and all of our points for customers, it's our points, right? So there's no like discrimination, like, oh my God, I want to get this person, but not, no, like every single person is welcomed, whether you want to just learn or you want to build. Of course, the builders are going to help my points out more in the long run because they're building with me, but customers bring in just as many valuable points. Okay. Now, binary team commissions. So we get paid out a percentage on our binary tree. So depending on your volume that you have, you're going to get paid out. Now, the amount that you get paid out is from 10 to 20%, and that percentage is determined on your rank. Okay, now how is your rank determined? It is dependent on your qualifying enrollment volume. So my qualifying enrollment volume is made up of the people that I personally recruit plus the people that they personally recruit. Okay,
I hate this. Can yuck.
That's the difference between your qualifying enrollment tree and your binary tree. Because my binary tree, it's like me, and I put in, like, how can I better explain this? Okay, so let's say
she's going off script. Come on, V. You're going to be a better improviser than that, sweetheart.
it's Veronica. I bring in my friend Peter. Okay. Now I put into Peter, I put in like 10 people under him.
Which is what
but those people would be going towards his binary volume, not his qualifying enrollment volume. His qualifying enrollment volume would be who he brings in personally plus who they bring in. So let's say Peter brings in a girl named Maria, and Maria is a heavy hitter, and Maria brings in like 10 people. Those 10 people count towards his qualifying enrollment volume, those points, right? But binary is a little bit different. Binary volume is sometimes bigger because it also counts like who your upline is sticking in under you. So anyways, to not confuse you guys too much, depending on what rank you are, which is,
in other words, she doesn't really quite understand it in a way that's easy to explain either.
Is dependent on your qualifying enrollment volume. That's how we determine how many, what percentage in your binary commission you get. Okay. But again, what's the coolest part about this binary commission thing? Your points never flush. So as I said, I have a downline named Peter. I've put in 10,000 points under him, and now he's building his other.
Okay, but that is his actual name as a human. He's not. His name. He isn't just downline Peter. You're trying to make the business into humans, but then you don't really treat the humans like they're humans either. It's a bit confusing, really.
And he only built out 5. You get paid out on the common denominator. So if you have 10,000 here and you have 5,000 here, you're going to get paid for the 5,000, right? So in this weekly cycle, we close out the 5,000. He gets his commission on the 5,000. What happens to the other 5 that was in there that I plugged in? That 5 just rolls up for the next week. So in the next week, he starts with 5,000 volume on the leg that I've been building. That's the strong leg. And then he can start building the other leg. So it's really freaking powerful. Honestly, guys, I have been mind blown by just the power in the comp plan, the power of your personal work.
The money I've gotten from the comp plan. Decoded. Boom.
Being like acknowledged and respected and paid for. Like there is not one thing that I do here that is not like fair pay. And I love the no flushing points. Like that's just game changing. Like
she's not being paid for this, but fuck us, right?
I just experienced so many differences, from where I came from, that I was like, honestly, it is BS to think that you are the best if you are not actually looking at other things and determining if you're actually the best. For a very long time, I drank the Kool-Aid of, we have the best comp plan. We have this.
That's what you literally just have been doing, Veronica. And if you want to be the fucking world's expert of everything, right? It was Flavor Aid because they were very cheap in Jonestown and they wanted to make sure that their poison mix was cost effective. Alright? Wasn't Kool-Aid. Flavor Aid. True crime peeps out there. I just tried to say people and peeps and period for some, I don't know, shut up me.
And it's like, it's not the best comp plan, until it's the best comp plan. And the best thing that you could ask is, how much is your comp plan paying out? I thought I was a part of the best comp plan and it was paying out 50%. Here they're paying 65%. And the reason why is because it's an online educational platform. So there's less production of products. I mean, you don't have factories and all these additional costs that come with it. So actually, this is the most aggressive comp plan.
I think you'll find it's because they're trying to lure you in with a good comp plan. Also, again, you get paid out because you put so much money in. They're still earning a lot of money off you.
And if you know a comp plan that pays more than 65% out, let me know. I would love to explore it. I love iGenius and I would not leave at this point because I am building here and I love the people and I think that people speaks. I would have stayed at a lower paying comp plan if the people in it sold me. If I was around people that were inspiring me and helping me grow, I would have taken the pay cut because that's the way that I am. So,
your sister was your upline. So fuck her as well. She just pissing off everyone today, Veronica. See, she doesn't think that she's talking down on people. And that's the problem. She really is talking shit about all of her other people. And I've seen her Instagram. She's been in their weddings. She's been godparents, or, christenings, etc., etc. But they're not inspiring enough to take a pay cut? Okay.
Similarly here, because I'm so inspired currently by the people around me, even if you came to me and you're like, Veronica, I have a comp plan that instead of paying you 65% is going to pay you 70%, I would say thank you, my friend, but I love what I have with iGenius. I feel so taken care of. I feel so honored to have found this spot.
I know what it is. They're kissing her ass. They absolutely are kissing her ass. I mean, it's my prediction, or my guess, is that she is directly underneath Anthony Napolitano. So could have been a bridge contract, could have, but they're obviously kissing her ass. This woman, I think she'd do anything if you pumped up the ego.
It really is just a very aggressive comp plan that is very simple. And hey, if you come in and you decide to work hard, the sky's the limit. And that's all that I want to say. No jumping through hoops, no bullshit. We're selling just like a game-changing product. Like, think about the long-term impact. I'm speaking to my humanitarians here. I'm speaking to the people who believe in the world and in making it better. And
You're not a humanitarian. You're very conservative. And the conservative part of America is actively against Black Lives Matters, making it easier for undocumented immigrants to, get citizenship, abortion rules, like your side of the spectrum does not care about humanitarian efforts. It's only what in your little brain you have decided is humanitarian to you.
I think that we have really been given like a disservice by our educational system because we weren't taught a lot of basic things. Like, money shouldn't be this super difficult.
What the fuck does that have to do with being a humanitarian?
Thing to master. It is because we weren't taught about it. Right? So now as an adult, you either care to learn or you don't. You choose not to learn and you stay in your ignorance and you keep on doing a lot of homework. Go home and work. Go home and work. Make money, spend it because you have no plan. You don't understand investment.
can you just fuck right off out of my choice to do that? Because I'm pretty sure that you believe in free speech and freedom of movement. So how about it's none of your business?
Investing, and you are following the wrong people, the people who are just showing you that life is about working and spending. So I hope you guys got a gist for what we have to offer. But as I said, 65% payout. You get paid for every single point that you bring in. Nothing ever flushes until you get paid for it. And your personal work is always honored and valued. And when you have a comp plan like that, it sets up a better working environment, because now you're not like down your people's throats, like you have to hit these numbers. And if you don't hit these numbers, you're not valuable. You don't bring value to the team if you don't hit these numbers. And I think that that's what builds toxic cultures in network marketing.
Ooh. Did we just tell on ourselves then? Is that what you were like? Hmm? I'm going to guess that if your little leg doesn't start recruiting, you're going to get a little bit pissed off. I'm guessing. Because you've stacked one leg for her. I don't think you can stack the other one from the sounds of what you just said, so.
That when you have those kinds of comp plans, like it gets to the point where if someone's not producing, you don't have time for them because they're not helping you achieve your goals. And here, even my customers, my happy customers, like when I check in with my customers, the people that are not building, I'm so happy to do so, because guess what? They're staying. Their retention rate is also passive income in my pocket. And when they stay and they love it, a month later, they're like, you know what, Veronica, I have a friend who I think would like this. I've learned so much. And I'm like, girl, bring them on in. And sometimes they're like, oh no, have them sign up under you. And I'm like, no, let's sign them under you. Like, let's sign them under you. You get $200. And then
So they're just customers and you're encouraging. It's almost like you're paying them off, because, like, why would you build on someone who doesn't want to build the business? That sounds very suspicious.
and passively every month you're going to get 25 on that. And I get to help people build an extra stream of income without them even trying to or wanting to, simply because the product is so fire. And
Fuck off. This is just stupid. You are not helping people. You are helping your own bank account. I feel like I've been very nasty in this video, but she just brings it out. I am not 100% sure whether I think she is aware, but I think that also she thinks she's the greatest person on the planet and that she is helping people. Oh, I don't know. I'm torn, but she sucks. We know that.
that's why I'm leading with the product, because I think that the product here is what's going to change the lives of a lot of people, simply because I'm seeing the way it's changing my life. Like through the education on the platform, I have learned so much, and I'd rather build at a slower pace than saturate the market by bringing all these people that just want to build a business with network marketing and don't care about the product. I want people who see the vision, who care about the product. We're in an Airbnb and he's like literally jumping into all my lives today. But yeah, guys, some really good stuff. So if you listen to this and you have questions and you're like, Veronica, take it a little bit further. By the way, I'm also going to share in my stories a clickable link of one of my uplines talking about the comp plan. And in that video, there's visuals. So if you like to see the numbers instead of just hearing me say them, that's going to be a great.
Oh, can we see them? Thanks for pointing to your eye. I think the other thing she assumes is that everybody else is an idiot.
Tool for you to explore. But yeah, guys, if you have questions, DM me. Don't waste time. The opportunity is here now.
You said that it would be okay to come in your own time just a second ago.
Like this company is stepping into major momentum, and you want to be the one to tell your friends about it. You could wait and see how it works out for other people, but you're just wasting, time that could be used.
Oh, is that a bit of FOMO? Can we just rewind the video back? And I think you'll find that you said that this company doesn't do things like use FOMO. Which one's true? Are you a liar? I know the answer to that.
For you to grow your own business. So as I said in the beginning, if you are not building an online business, you are not with the times. So there's so much money to be made, so much impact to be made, and so much freedom.
Yeah, get an Etsy store. You can. I've seen some people selling some very interesting things in the Etsy store. I buy lots of Procreate brushes from Etsy. It's a nice little earner for you. What else could you do? You could do YouTube. Hello. Yes, you have to work very hard. Online business. What else? I don't know. Maybe you could do challenges. You could do a course. And they're all better than your fucking network marketing bullshit
that you can get from going on this journey. So I hope all of you guys have a blessed day. Happy Labor Day, and get to work, right? Don't misuse this day. Do something epic with this day, something that's going to pay off on the long run. So bye guys, have a good day.
I can't remember if I said anything about the irony of them having this training opportunity call, whatever, on Labor Day. Because wouldn't it be just hilarious to work on Labor Day? Anyway, that'll do it for us, people. Look, she drives me nuts. I can't stand her, but I will keep covering her because she's gross. I think that we will see more people coming out against her. You can't be this much of an egotist, narcissist. That's just a guess. I'm not going to analyze her. She's got narcissistic tendencies. She's very self-involved. And I think that she's a dangerous person to somebody who has access to a good chunk of money. I can see, like, people who are barely out of their teens, 18, 19, they've been saving up for college, or they've been saving up to buy a car, whatever, and they've got this big chunk of 3 or 4 grand, maybe more, and, they meet Veronica. She's trying to convince them to spend it on iGenius. So I'll keep talking as long as she keeps talking. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming by, stopping by. Hopefully in the next video, my hair will be pink. All right. Minnie's making some noise back there. Look at her. She sucks. Boo. 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 She gets cranky at me. All right. Well, please do like and subscribe. Got a bit of a little bit of a bump in subscribers. I need like a dog mic because you wouldn't believe the noise she makes. It's so funny that the mic doesn't pick it up. So silly. Yeah, got a bump in subscribers with Mac covering a weekend. So that was really cool. And I love him. He's one of my faves. So I was just like, oh my God, Max said my name. Max said my name. I love him. And I have loved many videos he's done of Dave and Heidi. So entering that sphere, had decided that before he said my name. Yep. All right. I'm gonna go. Where's my mouse gone? Where did I put it? Under here. All right. Well, have a good one, everybody. And we will. Oh my God, where's the thing? Okay. And we're gonna sing the awkward song. It's the awkward song. Goodbye. Bye now.